GLM 5.2 is here. Since Anthropic was ordered by the US Commerce Department to pull the plug on its most powerful models, Fable 5 and Mythos 5, Chinese AI labs have been moving fast to fill that gap. Yesterday we covered Kimi's K2.7 and now Jaifu AI has dropped this GLM 5.2. This model is so new that it is not even available on their model cards, but they have released it and you can access it through their API key. They are also going to open source it in all the ways very soon. The message is quite clear. Chinese AI labs are trying to compete with US labs when it comes to open weights and transparency. Well, for local community, we are so happy that we still have options to run this local AI, which is always a welcome idea. Now, frontier intelligence should be open, global, and belong to everyone. So let's test this model out, and we will also make another video when this gets released in open weights as soon as next week. This is Fahad Mirza, and I welcome you to the channel. I also have started a free weekly AI newsletter which you can subscribe to, and that is available at fahadmirza.substack.com. The link is also on the home page of the channel, plus in the first pinned comment down below the video. I am going to use this Ubuntu system and I will be integrating this new GLM 5.2 model with Hermes agent. I will also tell you all about its architecture very soon. If you don't know what Hermes agent is, I have covered it in heaps of videos. I'm going to set the model provider as Z.AI and I have set the model to GLM 5.2. That's all set. You also need to grab your API key from Z.AI, which you would need to buy a plan at the moment. But of course, as I said, the weights will be open soon. Now, while it loads that Hermes agent, a very quick note on this model. GLM 5.2 runs on a 744 billion parameter mixture of expert architecture, supports a true 1 million token context window, 5 times larger than its predecessor, and comes with two thinking effort levels, high and max. It is text only for now, no image input, but it is already live for on their website, which you can check out. And as I said, under MIT license, it will be open source next week. Let me go back, and my Hermes agent is launched. GLM 5.2 is configured. So let's begin testing it. Let me paste my prompt and I will show you what I am doing. So I am actually putting this in a persistent goal. The goal of model here is to analyze the entire code base. There are more than, I would say, 4,000 files in total, and it needs to not only find any bug but also need to add a new feature. So it is changing the code, it is doing the troubleshooting, a lot of other things. So let's see if the model is able to do that, because this is what this directory looks like where it is working at the moment. So we have three folders here: CertWatch, CertWatch and CertWatch Quen. This is an actual SSL certificate monitoring app which I already have built with another model. This is not a toy hello world project. So what I want GLM 5.2 to do is read all these directories, three of them, understand what the code does, and then add a brand new feature from scratch, a notify flag, which should fire a desktop alert when any certificate is about to expire. And that is what you see that Hermes agent is doing with the help of GLM 5.2 at the moment. It has to not only figure out the whole architecture like a senior full stack software engineer, it also has to write the code, wire it in, and verify how it works. So it will be using a lot of tools, and that is where GLM 5.2 shines as per their social media release. So let's see if it meets expectation or not. Kimi K2.7 was really awesome and we tested it out yesterday. I might do a comparison of both of these soon in another video, but let's see how exactly this model deals with this long horizon agentic task. Meanwhile, if you want to help out the channel, Please become a member from the home page of the channel as it helps a lot, and follow me on X for any AI updates. And in 7 minutes it have built everything, and now it is starting the testing, as you can see. And here is an interesting bit. You see that it is asking me to allow this for this session, which is fine, but look at the top. It is already testing it and giving the alerts in the browser. How cool is that? The model is done, and Hermes has printed the whole summary of the work done. So the code base lives here. It is telling you these are the security issues found and bugs were noted, and then it has fixed those bugs, also telling you that what it fixed and what not, but everything was fixed. And this is the new feature which I asked it to do. And these are the files which were created new or modified. So it can do the cross file thing, even the cross repo thing. There were three folders, and it has done it across all of them. And then it ran its own tests just with single prompt, one shot. And then now it is telling me how to use that and also confirming that goal was achieved. Let me quickly also test that if it has actually built it or not. I'm just going to run that watch application. It has now started at localhost at port 8765. Let me quickly open it in front of you. There you go, 8765. How good is that? So you see, it is giving me all the options around what are the domains there, what are the alerts, and there is also an history there. More importantly, let's check that new feature which I asked it to do, which is a one-shot certificate check with notify flag. Let's see how it goes. I'm just setting the threshold to 100, and then it should pop up some notifications. Let's run this. There you go. See, there are notifications at the top. It is telling me 6 checked, 1 failing expired, 5 desktop notifications sent, and these are the notifications. So I'm just cancelling all of them. If you run them again, just keep an eye at the top. It is giving us multiple notifications, 5 of them. There you go. So the application is working end to end. Okay, next let's do a very interesting code generation test. Let me paste the prompt. So I will just press enter here. It is generating this single self-contained HTML file. But look at this prompt. So this prompt is basically not just only coding thing, not debugging thing, but a creative scientific visualization. I am asking GLM 5.2 to build an animated weather simulation of the real Siberian wind system that brings snowfall to Murray Hills in Pakistan, tracing the cold air mass all the way from Lake Baikal through Mongolia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, and Afghanistan before it hits the Khyber Pass. Everything in a single HTML file, no libraries, no external dependencies, pure code. And let's see what model generates. The model has generated the file. Let me open it in front of you and look at this. Siberian cold search. At the top, it is starting from Lake Baikal, Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia, Tashkent, Afghan Kabul, and then reaching to Murray. And look at the snowfall. Oh my goodness. This is epic. The loop seems very seamless. The snow piles opacity eases to zero before the cycle wraps. And I think there is also this. Did you see that accumulation array? But before that, look at this temperature. It is dropping to minus. It is actually increasing. Sorry, -5. So it started from -40 something, -5. But this snowfall is so good. There is also this accumulation phase. You see how cool is that? And it is so seamless. There is no jump, no jerking. It is just going following the specific path. There is also a trail. How good is that? How good is that? I could just keep looking at it. This is so good. This is really good. So look, very impressed by this new model from Jaifu. I think now it will be fun to compare it with Kimi K 2.7. If you are using it, be aware of lot of throttling. That's it. Please like the video. Thank you for all the support.